So welcome to this new video, and in this video we are going to talk about your first travel and your experience coming to Uruguay for the first time. So you can tell us about how was it?
Yeah. Well, I want to say that is like when I decided to travel to Uruguay because Hong Kong and Uruguay is very long distance. Is
Yes.
on the side.
On the other side
yes,
of the
on the
world,
other side of the earth is like earth sandwich. Like yeah, he's in this side and I'm in this side.
Yeah.
It's like make a
Yes,
earth
we can
sandwich.
make an earth
yeah.
sandwich.
So, and the most difficult thing is I need to tell my parents I want to go to visit you, to tell them that I go alone and it's far away, and then I don't know the language of that country too, so it's quite difficult. And then
Yes, plus South America usually sounds like a little place. That it is, but okay, but still.
yeah.
Usually the idea of people having, I mean, the idea they have of South America is like there's a lot of crime and it's dangerous. And there's a lot of crime and it's dangerous, but still there's a beautiful place. And depends where you go.
Yes. And then I kind of talked with my mom like 3 or 4 times, and then my father once. Well, my father is kind of understanding why I want to go to visit you, and then he just think that I'm an adult and I can handle, I can manage the travel. That is the thing. And my mom is not. My mom is more like he's not safe, and then he's like talking about safety, and then she really don't want me to go.
Yes, that's another topic for another video too, that Asian parents don't treat adults like adults. I mean, they
always a child.
The daughters as child, but okay, in this case it's understandable that they get worried because of the long travel and the place you were going to visit.
Yes, of course. Well, that's why I need to talk like a few times to
Yes, I remember.
It's like taking a permission, but it's like very difficult.
Can I travel to South America?
And then
you can't
well, finally I just go, and it's just because my father said I'm fine with that. It's like I told her that is not thinking as same as you, and then she said it's okay. It's like if you really want to go, something like that. Yeah. Well, and it's also it's like also a bit difficult for me because it's also out of my comfort zone. It's very long travel, but what I feel confident is like when I search for the tickets, and I think it's no direct flight to Uruguay. I need to like take transit few times, so I think just from airport to airport, I didn't go out of the airport. Well, a bit in Argentina, but yeah.
Oh yes, I remember. And I was a bit worried when you sent me a picture and you were out of the airport. I said, "Wow,
yes,
where
but
are you?"
the airport is doing
But you went out of the airport.
So it's like I have to go out.
So you need to go. And actually, it's out of your comfort zone because I mean, it's not the first time you took a plane, but I guess it's the first time you made a long distance travel
from Hong Kong
with different stops. You know,
Hong Kong to Qatar, and then Qatar to Argentina, and then Uruguay. Yes,
and Brazil
in the middle.
You didn't have to go out of the plane. You
yes, but the plane need to rest and have some refuel and things. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's long travel. It's like take me almost 2 days to go to Uruguay. The total is like 30 something.
Yes, it's 30 something hours.
Yeah. And then when I go to, I want to talk about what I saw in the airport in Argentina.
Oh yes, something that you're not used to. It like people kissing, because here people we kiss each other when we say hi. I remember for you
Yes,
it was
because they
something new.
because I have a long stay in Argentina. It's like 12 hours, and then they have to ask for the officer, immigration officer, if I can stay in the transit zone or not. And then a girl picked me up when I get off from the plane.
And before that, I remember you told me they called you, but they say wrong
yes.
your name. They didn't know how to pronounce your name, so you wasn't sure if they were calling you.
Yes,
or
they're
not.
calling my it's not really how my name sounds, but yes, maybe it's difficult for them
Yeah,
because it's they
yes,
call
for
my
sure,
name.
for sure. They say it with Spanish pronunciation
Yeah.
and not the Chinese ones.
But they look at me. They look at me. I think they are quite sure they are looking for
Yeah.
Asian person. Yeah.
An Asian, yes, an Asian, and maybe probably you were the only Asian, so they were looking at you
Yes,
and
they're
calling
looking
you,
at me
and
and
you were
then
like,
call
what?
my name. There's 3 words, and then
Yeah,
I was
in
a
a
bit
weird way.
weird, but they're looking at me, and I just go and check if they are going. Yeah.
Okay, so then you were
Yeah,
working
so
with that
ask
person.
for if I can stay in the permit transit zone. So
Transit
and
zone.
then the thing is, when she walk around the airport, she know the people, of course. So actually, she meet anyone in the airport, she kiss their cheeks, and then that is my it's a
Yeah,
bit
that's
shocking
common
when
here.
I first saw
The
it.
colleagues.
Like,
Yeah. We don't kiss everyone, but I mean because in Argentina it's very similar.
Uh-huh.
But in Uruguay we both share a lot of similarities in culture and things. So I mean we don't kiss like just anyone, but for colleagues or friends or like that, yes, we give a kiss. And it's not the place we give more kisses, because in other countries, like in France or other places, they even give 2 kisses, one in every cheek. We just kiss once in the cheek, of course. Yes, that's cool. So, but for you was something new, because in your place
No,
you don't
we
kiss,
just
you
say
just say
hi.
hi.
Well, for my best friend, I will hug
Yes.
them, but just my best friend is like just feel.
Okay, you have a lot of
Yes,
confidence.
yes.
We heard
I
that.
normally see friends with just
And then
hi.
another, yeah, and another thing I remember you told me is like, because in Argentina they love football, so I remember you asked someone for help in the counter, and
Yes.
that person supposed to be to help people, but he was
On
focusing
the match.
on
Yeah.
watching a match. So yes, on the match, so he didn't help you.
Yes, I just asked, well, where is the tower I should go, the place that I should go, and then he just
No,
I can
where am
I can see on his phone is a match, and then he said he didn't help me that much. Like, well, I know Argentina
he
is
was watching the match and didn't tell you
love
that much.
football.
About show. About show you didn't hear. Okay.
A joke. What?
Yes. No, that he was watching a match, so he didn't help you that much. But
Okay.
okay, no, the thing. Yes, Argentinians love football. Actually, they love football a lot.
Yeah.
So, but still, I mean, he's working.
Uruguayan too.
He should.
You always watch a match.
Yes, Uruguayans too, of course. Yes, we like.
Yeah.
International
And
sport.
another thing.
Yeah.
Next one is like when I arrived to Uruguay, and then I give my passport to the immigration. Another thing that make me feel confused. It's not I confused. It's like they confused. I make them confused, because
Okay.
it's like every time they think that I need a visa to go there, because
Yes, exactly.
because
Yes, because Chinese people need visa usually, and you're from Hong Kong, so Hongkongers don't need visa. But
yes,
Chinese,
in mainland
they get
China,
confused
if
because
they
of
have the
that.
passport from mainland China, they need a visa, but Hong Kong don't need a visa to go to Uruguay. So they get a bit confused,
Yeah.
and then to check, and then they even once they call another person to come. It's like maybe it's a senior,
manager,
maybe
probably.
manager, to see
Yeah.
if I need a visa or not. And then I need to, like, the second time I go to Uruguay, I need to prepare a lot of paper too, and they still confused if I need a visa.
Oh yes, because I guess it's not that common that Hongkongers come to visit Uruguay, so that's why it's not something they see every day. So that's why maybe they want to make sure it's like Hong Kong is part of China, so probably
Yeah.
this visa, but not in that.
But it's like they need time to check, and I understand, but it's like every time because they speak in Spanish, and then I recognize some words. I think they are talking about visa or something. So I want to tell them that I don't need a visa, and then I'm just stay silent. It's like, oh, okay, let them check.
Sure.
I just wait. It's like,
so, I can imagine that moment, like
should I say it or
listening
not?
to them talking, yes, but you don't understand what they are saying. So it's like, they are talking about you.
Of course.
Don't know what they are saying.
So
well, then about the travel, I mean, at least the travel was comfortable. I mean, unlike me, you go sleep in the plane and things.
Yes.
In my case, I cannot. But I will say that about that in another video about my travel.
Well, for me, I took Qatar airline, and it's a good airline. I sleep very well. The food is fine, and then yes, when I travel, it's fine. It's like I can sleep well.
Just to make clear, the Qatar Airways didn't pay us.
No, yes. No, they don't need. I mean, yeah, very good airline already.
Okay.
So.
And then the airport here. You like the airport? Because I remember you had some. I mean, you sent me pictures of the airport of Qatar. I've been there too, actually. It's a big airport. And then in Brazil, you had some problems with the internet. I remember. But that wasn't in the first travel, actually.
The second time.
In the first travel, you didn't went to. Yes. You didn't went to the Brazil airport. I mean, you just waited in the plane. But yes, at least here in Uruguay, it was clean, the airport.
Yes, it's a clean airport, and like that's how I feel. It's not a big airport, but it's clean and it has everything that it needs. I think it's a good airport.
Yeah, it's very small. I mean, if you compare with Hong Kong airport or Qatar airport.
Well, it's a different.
Very small.
Like, no, it's different. Hong Kong is a very international city. It's like if you check the population here compared to Uruguay, it's so crazy.
Yes, here we are just 3 million in all the country, and you're like 7 million in one city. So yeah, plus all the tourists you have, because 7 million people.
Yes, Hong
Kongers, but then you have a lot of tourists every day.
Lots of people. Yeah.
That's more people. Yeah. Okay.
So
well, that's all about your travel, and yes, you share your experience, and well, you can give a like and comment if you traveled to Uruguay before. I mean, if you ever traveled here, what do you think, and if you had the same experience as her or not. And well, that's it. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.